We are inside Rio Tinto Stadium as the players walk out for what should be exciting 90 minutes of action. The Wasatch Front providing a spectacular backdrop for soccer here tonight in Utah.
Nick Raimondo continues in goal. Keep an eye on Borchers and Olave, their center back partnership. Kyle Beckerman will hold the fort. The captain sitting at the bottom of that diamond formation. And then up top alongside Arturo, Tally Hall gets the starting goal. Andrew Heinold, Bobby Boswell pair up in the back of the defense. Lavelle Palmer will pair next to Jeff Cameron. And then up top, the rookie Will Bruin will pair up alongside.
Real Salt Lake here at home have the ball first. The Houston Dynamo have dropped 2 straight after an unbeaten month of April, and we're underway.
His defenders can be forced into a situation where they're facing a goalkeeper.
Here's Bruin, a rookie, showing his confidence going up against the reigning defender of the year in the league, shoulder to shoulder.
Nothing wrong with that right there. Will Bruin's doing a good job. 50-50 shoulder-to-shoulder challenge. Very surprised. For me, no chance. Those are a little bit more fluid. They allow the game to come to the players as opposed to making sure they stamp their authority. Now going forward, because of these horrific injuries, because we're seeing injuries to playmakers, it will be interesting to see what happens.
And this is one of your teaching points right here. We're going to get a couple of good looks on this one. Russell
turns around, gets stuck in. You see he reaches out, he gets the all ball, but Bruin's coming from behind. It's his plant foot coming through the leg.
Watch the left leg of Russell.
Now, if he swings through, if he swipes and comes across, absolutely.
Davis, the trigger man. Good ball away from Raimondo. Beckerman got his dreadlocks through to clear it. Boswell kept it back alive. Bruin, the glancing header had Raimondo scrambling, but it's wide.
Team to deal with. Once that initial surface comes in, it's just deflected, bounced around, ball put back into a dangerous spot, and then it's can you stay with your man at the same time you're pushing up towards the top of the 18.
Dynamo team, they have all 10 of their players inside this middle third, making it very difficult for the Real Salt Lake midfield to get any rhythm.
I think tactically it's a great idea for Dominic and Aaron to come in to Rio Tinto Stadium and look to compress the field as much as possible, because what Real Salt Lake doesn't have anymore is they don't have a Uramov Sissi, they don't have a Robbie Filling, they don't have the guy that has the ability to consistently get in behind defenses.
Across midfield, trying to curl one for the aforementioned Alvarez. He'll track it down. One-on-one with Ash. Ash playing that left foot perfectly. Alvarez still gets some space. Saborio! Hall knew it was wide, or at least played it off very well, but a good opportunity for Real Salt Lake to scratch out a goal here late in half number 1.
Yeah, Sabo likes the service. There's what Arturo Alvarez can do. He gets into the flanks, he gets himself isolated. Look at Corey Ash. Does everything right. Just bites, little step, gets away, then you see the service. It's floated. And if that ball has a little bit more pace, if it's a little bit more driven, you got to think Saborio's got the ability to snap that down a little bit more direct to the far post. But that's what Alvaro Saborio can do. That's why he was named 2010 MLS Newcomer of the Year.
Here's Johnson. Saborio, good run. Looking for some help. Pulls it back. Grabavoy had snuck into the attack, and his first-time shot skips harmlessly wide.
But it's the first true look at goal from Real Salt Lake. Great run from Saborio. Puts on the Jets, gets his head up. No clear cut opportunities. Look at the little left foot service. And watch Ned Grabavoy. What the idea he tries to do, just redirect it, just push it to the far post. Just couldn't lock that angle as it fit. He had a great year last year, the young Argentine. And then Chris Schuler, Andy Wood.
Winger to Johnson. He's getting a lot more touches in this half. And Boswell fouling Saborio, and then Saborio taking umbrage to the foul from Boswell, and a little afters from the number 15 in claret and cobalt.
Well, he's going to try to protect himself. Bobby Boswell's going to get a long talking to. But what Jason Christ is asking for is persistent infringement on the fouls. It's not a lot, it's a little left in, and what Sabo's not going to like is anybody straddling him, standing on top of him while he's on his back. That's any player in Major League Soccer. But what Jason Christ is barking at the fourth official on the referee is about how many times is Sabo going to get taken down.
Warner, good-looking ball, flicked on. It was the man who drew the foul, Sabo, who got a glancing header on it. Borchers is lining up as well. The Dynamo goal under siege here in half number 2, Brian.
A great service from Colin Warner, and that's what Saborio does. Gets up well, fights off his defender, little bit of a bump, little flick.
Freeman. How about that touch? Will Bruin got Weaver. He looked to shoot it, I think. Weaver looking for the ball, pulled back across the face of the goal, didn't come off.
Well, it's not the first time that Will Bruins found himself in this position in Major League Soccer. He always has a good first touch into the 18-yard box, and he seems to find a way to give himself an opportunity to have a look at that near post. Credit to Andy and Marcia. Hopefully she gets well and is able to be as close to 100% as possible in the near future.
And we should all be reminded they're men first and soccer players second. Onside, and now the flag comes up. No goal. Armando and Borgers stay calm and collected in the back. Here's Cameron. That's a good-looking ball. Bruin! Rebound spilled by Armando. Fine save. Brian, the Dynamo.
And it's great. We talked about the great feet of Jeff Cameron. There's a little run from Will Bruin. Great save by Armando, but better recognition from Nat Borchers. Look at the way Borchers gets in, slides, gets up. Watch how quickly he reacts. He doesn't allow Will Bruin.
Plenty of attacking options on Dominic near the bench, and Watson, one of them, offside again. This time Alvarez. He has been
so good.
As good as anyone on the field tonight, and he wants to lead the attack to try to win it, hop on the bus and head back to Houston. Davis streaming forward. Koke! Saved by Ramondo, batting it away. The Dynamo have gone 23 games since their last scoreless draw. Williams! Oh, and he throws for the game winner. That had both coaches up for different reasons. Kinnear, his heart in his throat as this team nearly let 90 minutes of good work slip away, while Williams really capped a tough week with a tremendous game-winning opportunity.
Well, it was great recognition from the ball in from Grabavoy to Gene Alexander, back to Grabavoy.
And I were saying when we hit stoppage time that someone was going to have a chance to win it. Looks like Williams has the last best chance of tonight. Make sure you stay with us for our Soccer Night in America post-game show. And that, in all intents and purposes, will begin now as the Dynamo come to Utah. They have not won here since 2007. That streak will continue, but they do get a valuable point as Real Salt Lake, on the other hand, do not win at home, but they now stretch their record unbeaten streak at home to 29 games without defeat.